Today we're going to talk about funky, freaky fonts. Fonts are letter styles. When I say letters, I mean A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. And all of the styles of fonts that exist have to be designed. And that's what you're going to do, design letters. Not all of them, but 2 or 3 or 4 of them. And they don't all have to be the same. Have some fun, get your freak on, and enjoy the process. Here is an example of regular day-to-day practice. Don't forget how important these 2 basic marks are to the creation of letters. Our 2 basic marks are straight line parallels. Our ovals are circles. They can be used to make every letter that you can imagine. Practice. This is me. This is me in a good mood. You can see I'm feeling pretty upbeat, pretty happy. And the font that I use for the letters M and E kind of reflects that. It's upbeat, it's happy, it's bouncing around, it's joyous. There are patterns, there are lines, there's rhythm, there's movement, and I've even given them some personality. This is a font. This is the font that I use today for the word me. A 2-letter word is all you need. If you'd like to use your initials, either 2 or 3, you can. Doesn't exactly make a word, but still kind of fun to personalize your initials. These are my initials. William S. Nixon. W-S-N. Of course, my nickname is Bill, but my given name, that would be the one that my mom and dad gave me, is William. I could use color and I could use shading, but here I'm just using line work. Don't forget how important hatching and cross-hatching can be. This word buzz is an interesting word. It's onomatopoetic. Buzz. It sounds like the thing that it is. Any word that sounds like the thing that it is, like bow wow, or meow, or cock-a-doodle-doo, or buzz, is onomatopoetic. These are 2 letters. They don't make a word. They do represent 2 related things. I have an M for mouse with big old front teeth that are kind of yellow with age, bright eyes, perked up ears, and behind it, the letter C, a big wheel of Swiss cheese. So here the letters become the thing that they represent. Not necessarily a word, although I guess it could be, but 2 items directly related, mouse and cheese. I kind of like cheese. And here we go. I think I will do my initials BN, Bill Nixon, which again is just fine. As long as you have 2 letters that you're going to create letters for, design the letters for, create new fonts for, that's fine. You can see I've lightly sketched things out in pencil. And here I go. I'm going to play with the weight of that line, thick and thin. I can do that. And I can break the line up. Well, there's definitely the B. Not a B that you'd expect to see on a day-to-day basis, but a B nonetheless. And my N, I think I'll keep it just about as fluid as the B. And I'll interlock those 2 so it looks like they are tied together. But that's not enough. Remember, it's all about keeping the attention of the viewer on my work. So I'm going to play with line, and I might play with shape. Let's see where this goes to. Remember hatching and cross-hatching? Sometimes used for shading, but here just large areas of detail. This could become a checkerboard. You notice that for any areas that are very tight, kind of made a mistake there. You have to get in there and take your time. It's okay to make mistakes. Just think if you can figure out ways to cover your mistakes up. Make it look like you meant them to be there. I like a slightly lighter weight for contrast, so I'm putting those lines in, and small decorative elements, those little dots you just saw. I still can see the letter B, it's still there. I've got to be careful that the N of my last name doesn't get too lost. What I might do is turn this into what reminds me of a roller coaster, which I loved to ride as a kid. A big old wooden roller coaster going up to the top of the hill, and then over you went as fast as could be. So I'm using an experience, my enjoyment of a childhood visit to an amusement park. I'm using an experience to inspire that letter, the track of the roller coaster. What else can we do up in this area? This is kind of a neat loop. I'm not sure what I can do there. You can see me employing or using a lot of hatching and cross-hatching. I might go ahead and knit it all together with a line that moves from left to right. It joins everything, including the left and right sides. It helps to unify or make everything look like it belongs. These small circles, which I am making carefully, create pattern, and if I have enough of them, a rhythm, a visual rhythm that can carry you across the page along with the line. Of course, I could get color involved here in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put a star, but I'm not going to be happy with just a star as I would have drawn it in elementary school. I'm going to go ahead and color in the shape to make the interior nice and solid and the star really stand out against its white background. And I'm going to unify the surface again and create another sense of pattern and rhythm by moving the star about and seeing it in different parts of the paper. Not my greatest work, but not bad. Pretty much a doodle, but remember, doodles can be very, very useful and very helpful for getting started. So there you have it. You're going to do freaky, funky fonts. At least 2 letters, really as many as you want. The letters do not have to be styled the same. Now, you try.